And then finally, you're going to add a coupon for a free face mask. And I'm going to show you how to make that. Okay. So first thing I want to do, I want to download the logo. I want to show you how to do the coupon right now, because you're going to be using a technique that that designers use at the end of every project. Well, most projects. It's when I showed you the logo design that I did for Esperanza. I set that up in mock-ups with like on the t-shirt, on the signage, different things like that. So you're going to do that for a face mask that you're going to give away in a coupon for this project. So let's download. Okay, so I already downloaded that. Let's go over to here. I'll press Control. Wait, let me go down here. Control click on the medical mask mockup. This is a PSD file that's in Photoshop. So let me open up my Photoshop. Did I get it open? Oh, it's already open. Okay. Download anyway. Give me a second here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to talk to you about a couple of things. I want to talk to you about the layout that you can use, how you can use the images, and then I want to also, well, I'm going to start with showing you how to make the mock-up. It's actually kind of super easy, not kind of, it's super easy. So I've downloaded the mock-up. Let me switch over to Photoshop and change my share here. And let's open that downloaded PSD file. There it is, medical mask mockup. Okay, so what you're going to see here are a couple of layers. Now, number one, we've got the background layer. That is, let's turn off everything else here. That is just the main picture, right? It's just a basic picture. And then we have this layer in the middle, which is actually a masked image to show, let's open it up here, to show the image of whatever you're going to put on top of that mask. And I want to show you how this works. So you got this replace me copy in here. You're going to leave this one alone. You're going to actually replace the one that's on top. Okay, so if we double click, first of all, let me just point out this little icon in the bottom right of the thumbnail indicates that it is a smart object. Okay, smart objects in Photoshop are super helpful. They protect the main object from being destroyed. Okay, it's non-destructive editing is what it's called. So if we double click on that on the thumbnail, notice that it opened up in a new tab up here. So we're now working inside that smart object. So if we put the logo, let's see, we can actually change this color. I'm going to leave it right now, but I'm going to embed the logo that I downloaded from Chuck E. Cheese. It's white, so actually I should open it up and get the white part out, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm just going to do this. All right, and then you will see that it's going to transform itself. I'm going to go ahead and save. I'm not going to close this tab. I'm just going to save it. And then go back over here and see it put it right onto the design. So that's the benefit of using a smart object. This right here is the puppet warped smart object. So let me show you what that looks like. So if we're going to manipulate the puppet warp, you see how it is here? I actually had a regular image and I moved it over so you can see that I'm warping the image, right? And this is just basically the smart object being changed. And then all I do is change this one up on top. When you double click it, you go back in here, anything you do to manipulate this will appear in here. Let's do this, save it. You got to save the work. And then you go back over here and you'll notice it's changed, but it's now fit into the warp that I made in this version. It may be a little confusing for you guys. I apologize if it's confusing, but all you have to worry about is double clicking on the smart object to open it, add whatever design you want. It's going to be the Chuck E. Cheese design. Now, if you want to add other things to it, I'll be happy with that. If you want to put in like little designs here, let me show you. So I'm just going to play around. I added one little layer, and let's say you want to do something like the like a 1980s style. Here, let's get colors. Okay, like lots of little squiggles. Let's put that above one layer. Okay, do this, and then we'll just change. Let's grab this color. Okay, I'm just throwing stuff down, obviously. Boom, 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 boom. If you want to really decorate it and make it look interesting, you can. And then go ahead and hit Control S. Go back to your main file. Check this out. Bam, there it is. Okay, so that's how you're going to use a smart object or a smart, how you're going to use a mock-up. And so, of course, when you get to that, let's see, actually, what I'm going to do is close the smart object layer and then close this one here. I'm not going to save it. But when you get to that, if you have any troubles, please let me know. I'll guide you right through it. As you can see, it's super easy. All you do is double click on that smart object and manipulate it. Okay.